Hi there. The Wesley UMC Green Team is pleased to celebrate the hard work of our Wesley gardeners today and thank all of you for supporting the garden ministry here at Wesley. The Garden Ministry is a Green Team initiative providing vegetables for area pantries and community members here at Wesley and the greater Coles County region. As the hunger hike a few years ago revealed, there is a powerful need for this ministry. According to Dr. Michael Gillespie, EIU sociology professor, families with children in our county had a 22.4% poverty rate and 44.1% food insecurity rate in 2018. So our goals for 2022 expanded to include growing fresh, healthy vegetables for those in need. This spring, we doubled the size of the garden and enclosed it with a 7-foot deer fence. The raised beds were assigned as before to gardeners for their personal use, but 5 beds were set aside for donations to local food pantries. Vegetables from the new in-ground rows were also donated to local food pantries, and despite early setbacks, we donated more than 75 pounds of produce from our 5 food pantry designated raised beds and in-ground garden. To reach even more folks in need, we are integrating regenerative farming techniques to replenish our soil for a more productive in-ground garden. The following outlines tips for practicing regenerative garden. First, you want to refrain from tilling and incorporate sheet mulching instead. Here are some images for that too. Then you want to feed your plants from the compost pile. And we actually began by mulching. Other tips: plant a diverse crop, practice companion planting, and utilize cover crops if possible, with the fifth of which we're working on later. And of course, adding flowers, which we'll be doing much more of when we put in our pollinator garden. Others include packing them in, giving the lawn around your garden a strategic trim, and gardening according to the moon. But of course, don't give up. For us, though, the most important of these is to serve as steward, the hands and feet of Christ. As John Wesley told us, we are now God's stewards. God entrusts us with this world's goods on this express condition that we use them only as our Master's goods and according to the particular directions which He has given us in His Word. To offer our praise for this year's hard work, we are happy to share a token of our gratitude with you for serving as the hands and feet of Jesus as you contribute to the community or the in-ground garden projects. Special thanks go to Karen Klausing for spearheading the in-ground garden, Robin Murray for facilitating the raised bed and pollinator gardens, Dorothy Bennett, Leanne Craig, and Kathy Wright for creating beautiful garden signs, Dorothy and Kenton Macy for clearing invasive species to make room for our pollinator garden, Lowell Gillespie for his wisdom and generous sharing of our composter, and our other amazing green team and community gardeners, including Carolyn Atkins, June Gifford, Joanne Gregg, Janice Call, John Kramer, and Rich Wandling. As John Wesley says, do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can. So thank you for all the good you do.